Today we're gonna make this bedroom scene in Blender. So let's get started. First of all, we're gonna hide everything, and then I will insert a plane. Then I will just extrude 3 of its sides in z-axis. I always do some alteration to viewport shading settings to make my scene look better, because having cavity and shadow on your scene will look more 3D. You can get idea how it will look when you're gonna apply materials to it. Whenever you start, you have something in your mind about a scene, you must get some references from other platforms like maybe YouTube or Google Images, or maybe you can surf some uh, other platforms. So this is the best way to design something and have idea of something what you're gonna build. So right now I want some type of designing at the back wall, so I made something with the cube and then applied a array modifier and just duplicated it several times. Now I will get a cube and make adjustments to it so it look like a bed. In the later stage I will apply a bevel on it so it looks more round on the edges. So make your adjustments. Everybody's view of things is different, so I like it like this. Now I will get a plane again, and I want to make a bed sheet from it, so I will adjust. I will look from z-axis and make some adjustments to my plane. And then I will apply subdivision several times so that my cloth physics work flawlessly on it. I think I need some more subdivision. Just make some random adjustments to one side of the cloth, so when it falls on the bed it will fold in some random ways. And then we will apply a subdivision surface on it and also shade smooth. You can also try to play with subdivision surface modifier. You can see if I would have applied more subdivisions to the plane in the initial stage, it would have made my scene laggy. So that's why I am applying a subdivision modifier in the later stage. So I got some idea that where my cloth is gonna fall. So yeah, it's looking good. I think maybe I will do some adjustment in the later stage. So now I will make pillows same as I made my base of my bed. Then I will apply a bevel modifier on it and increase the segments, and then I will shade smooth it so it doesn't have these edges. Yeah, it's looking good. Now I will adjust this pillow on one side where I left my cloth folded. Then I will just duplicate this. I want two big pillows and two maybe small pillows and one pillow in front of these four pillows. You get the idea where I'm going. Maybe the cloth is very near to the pillows. I will adjust that as well. Yeah, just like that. And then I will place a small pillow in the middle of these two pillows. You can see I have just modeled only one pillow, and then I am just making some copies and making some of adjustments. By the way, the screencast of the keys is also on. You can see which keys I am pressing on my keyboard or on my mouse if you are confused. I didn't initially plan on sculpting the clothes in this tutorial because that would be a different story, but I could have placed my cloth properly in the initial stage, but now I have to do some sculpting so my pillows get their space, so they look good in the scene. So I'm gonna just grab my clothes and bring it to the other side so my pillows can be seen properly, and then I will just smooth them. I think it's looking okay. I will just smooth it out a bit. I think it's looking good. Now I want tables on both sides of the bed. I will just model one of them and then copy that on the other side. And I also want a lamp on it, maybe a book or something on it as well. That's not difficult to do. Now I will add a handle to this table. I am not doing it perfectly. I'm just using my free hand because I will apply shade smoothing and increase the segments. It will look good because my computer can handle that much of polygons. These little details will not look in the bigger picture, but try to make your scene perfect as much as you can. Now I will make a lamp. I will bring a circle and then extrude it in Z axis, then extrude and scale it down, then extrude again. Try to use as much as shortcuts as you can so that you can save your time. When I started learning Blender, I used to apply bevel modifier or subdivision modifier, and I did have these kind of problems where my object would look different, but you have to add some segments on both sides where there are some cuts, so it will look as you shaped it, but it will have some more segments. It will look smooth, so try to do that as well. I got these things in very later stage. Again, I am making these adjustments to make my scene look as perfect as it can, but you can skip these steps. Because in the bigger picture, most of the people will not observe these edgy areas. As my scene is getting bigger, I am naming my different objects. If your scene is very basic and simple, you can have a basic knowledge about your materials or your objects, but if your scene is getting bigger, you must make collections and name different things. Now my bedroom is looking good. One side of my bedroom is looking good, and I will make a window by applying a Boolean modifier. I will hide the cube in visibility tab. As of now, you've got the idea how we are making things. You just have to think about the object you're gonna make, and then you have to bring a similar object from mesh menu or from the curve menu, and then make some adjustments to that object. If you're watching a tutorial, your object should not be to copy the tutorial. Your object should be to learn the way someone is making things. You get some tips and some tricks how different objects are being made, how someone is applying some modifiers and altering the sides of an object. You just have to learn the shortcuts and how the things are being done. I don't think this scene is perfect because perfect things takes time, and in the limited time I can get you some idea how the things are being done. And if you really want to learn Blender, you have to give your time to the software, and slowly you will add some details to your scene and it will look super realistic. So in this video you will get some idea how things are being done. I could have made this tutorial 3 or 4 hours long and things could be some more realistic, but I think I would have repeated myself several times doing the same stuff again and again, and I don't want that. I think most of the things which should be in a bedroom has been done. Right now it's looking empty, but if I make some almiras or maybe some drawers or something like that, and bring some materials on it, maybe some bottles, it'll look good. Now I will make a bottle or something, maybe a glass. And then apply subdivision or bevel modifiers on it. Maybe add a bottle as well. It is still looking empty, so let's bring some drawers. Let's bring a cube and make different partitions, maybe duplicate it several times. you must save your project several times while doing the modeling or other stuff. Also, if you're using Eevee, you just make some adjustments so your scene looks good, because in cycles things look really realistic, but if you're using Eevee, there will not be natural reflections, refractions. You must turn on SSR and ambient inclusion, and maybe bloom sometimes, or depth of field. So you must turn on these settings. Now our modeling is almost complete. Let's apply some materials to our scene. I will not apply every material from scratch. There is a plugin, its name is Blender Kit. I am not giving advertisement of Blender Kit, but I found it really helpful because I can use materials right from my viewport. I don't have to go to some website and then download some materials and then come back to Blender and apply those materials differently. I just have to search for some kind of material like cloth or maybe stone, and it will appear right here in my 3D viewport. I am using free version. I have just signed up for them and they allowed me to use some of their materials. Obviously not everything is available in this free version. And then I will just give it a really good backdrop. And now I will add a camera to the scene, and then I will align its view so that everything in my scene is looking good. I will find an angle where everything is looking good. Now we will apply some lighting to our scene. try to apply a yellow and a mix of some other light. Most of the scenes where yellow light is there looks good. Like in daily life, we see many pictures which are in the yellowish tone. I always change these settings in my render tab so that my scene look good. Like I will apply some contrast to my scene, maybe medium contrast, and then adjust the exposure where I think my scene is looking great. If I have helped you in any way, just consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and please leave comments if you have any query about this video, and adios.